I'm just trying to get street miles on it.
Wagons are becoming cool again. I thought it was like, kind of tacky. Now I look forward to seeing it. Okay, I thought this Merc was on fire. Are you expecting an older white guy to get in that? How I don't like your wheels. So anyway, that's how I got on my last speeding ticket. Hey, what's up, guys? We are here at Import Face Off with our lovely lady. Wait, who are y'all?
I'm Kat.
What's your Instagram?
Kat_Virginic.
All right, you got the energy back here. What's your name?
Hi, I'm Michaela. My Instagram is MacRite3.
And who are you? And what's your Instagram?
I'm Devin. My model Instagram is _now_to_.
That was so unprepared and beautiful. Wasn't that adorable? All right, guys, we're having an awesome freaking day. It's like the weather is almost as beautiful as our models. And speaking of things that I just really want to take home, look at this skyline. Oh my God, this thing is just dripping in carbon fiber. I'm about to commit a felony on this right-hand drive. Well, they're all right-hand drive. I just kind of want to, I'm gonna go drool over here. But what you and I are gonna do, we're gonna go take a look at all the other amazing show cars today. Come on. All right, so guys, we're gonna start right where the crowd is, and believe it or not, we're actually gonna start with a car that has a bigger crowd around it than that wide body Skyline, at least to the moment. Let's take a look. I love to go where the people are, and this Mazda definitely has people at it. There's a lot going on here. Let's check this out. Oh, look at that, Mazda guys. You know what you're looking at? So that is a triple rotary. That's got 3 rotors in it. That is one just hell of an engine inside this Mazda. How freaking cool. We absolutely do not see a lot of those. And for those of you that aren't Mazda people, this is almost finding a unicorn. That is a wild S2K. Look at the engine bay too. He's got the big old spoolie boy in there, clean engine bay. Great work, great work. This is cool. I'm starting to see this a lot. People just take their cars and they just like, you know what? I'm gonna put one piece of carbon fiber right there. Ta-da! All right, cool. I like the fire red Hellcat, and they left the front bumper guards on as God intended. So moving on from the Hellcat, I like this kind of this satin. I think Mercedes is doing these satin colors now as a stock option. America, America, Import Face Off, yeah. All right, so looking at this kind of old school Toyota, and there's definitely a party going on back there. And then this classic, this is a like legit OG Corolla. It's immaculate. What a clean ride. You ever meet somebody and they're just one of those people that like can't make up their mind? All right, so I'm walking up this guy and I'm like trying to figure out a nice way to tell him, like, is his car on free? Oh. Okay, I thought this Merc was on fire, which honestly wouldn't be a surprise. All right, I just saw a pretty big crowd of people move away from this car, this Civic, which is, we're gonna take a second because I really want you guys to see this. At first, even if it doesn't look like a whole lot, it kind of looks like what's becoming the standard and like one of the top tier show car things you do with a Civic. You put your wheels on it, you put your carbon fiber, and you do some work to the engine. But it really is, the colors, they almost clash, but at the same time is really pretty. And look at that turbo. Look at that happy turbo in there. He's just nice at home. All right, so this color combination on the Civic makes me really happy. And this makes me super happy. Look how freaking adorable. All right, so we're coming up on this, the rear of this yellow Civic. And I don't know if you noticed, but I think this is an SI, but it's definitely a Type R front that was on there. But what a cool trunk setup. And I've shopped Civics. I'm pretty sure that is not a stock option, but good choice. All right, I'm gonna try and talk to you guys about this Civic, because while I was trying to film this, people behind me decided to turn their music up 17,000 times louder just to be that kind of people. So, you know, I appreciate you guys. So here I'm gonna yell to you about this Civic that is just nice and blue. All right, so here's the rear of it. There's good trunk work, which, you know, is kind of cool because you wouldn't see this unless it was like at a car show with the trunk open. That's a lot of time and money and effort put in for something that really only gets to shine in very select events. And look at that aggressive like rear splitter. And I'm gonna kind of move to the rear over here. This is a Infiniti Q50 and it's a cool setup and all that, but I'm really liking the fitment. I love when it's just like ultra tight. Every substitute teacher that I had in middle school drove this car. Boy, these wheels are just like redonkulous. And let's be honest, were you expecting an older white guy to get in that truck? That's funny. All right, so we got the Toyota CHR and some cool aero. I like it. It just looks like it goes down, down, down. And look at the size of these wheels. Like, just look at the size. It looks like when you put like in a social media, like on a filter that like makes your eyes way bigger, but this just makes your rims real bigger. But hey, these are real. I love them. All right, so Mitsubishi, and believe it or not, Mitsubishi. This kind of looks like if an Eclipse like GTS was made to be like a cute anime figure, but this is actually like I think this is made to be like an FTO. Oh, it says right up front, FTO Joe. Okay, so I was right. Yeah, this is a right-hand drive FTO. This might be the first one I've seen at our events in about 3 or 4 years. All right, so Mark V. Supra, and a lot of people love these, a lot of people do not love these, but I gotta tell you one thing, this black and red combo, that's a true carbon fiber hood, by the way. It looks good, love it or hate it, it looks good. Cool, got some more Mazda action, and this things that people are doing kind of here, putting the letters on the side of the tires, that's becoming really popular. At first, I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was like, kind of tacky. Now I look forward to seeing it. The S2K, that is a carbon, let me see if I can kind of shift this so you can see the carbon fiber hood. It does look, we're lucky it's a beautiful bright day. You can see all this carbon fiber just shining. And look at the purple Cosmos wheels. And look at, they've got their team sticker on there to match their wheels. That's fun. Panda. Why? Because Panda. All right, Audi guys, my Euro guys, I'm seeing more and more German luxury cars on air, like truly on air. And it's a trend I can really get behind. It just takes that classy, beautiful car and just brings it, makes it aggressive and fun. Name that movie. All right, so the Maserati here. And if you didn't know it was Italian, now you do know it was Italian. That's clean. That is just a clean. You know what, I'm telling you, in the exotic community, Maseratis, I think they worked with Yamaha for a while to tune their exhaust to just have an unholy sound. And if I'm wrong about that, still Maserati exhausts just have an unholy sound. At first, it felt like it was just mismatched, but you know what? I see they got the pods going on right there, true carbon fiber. The wheels are simple, not really big, maybe like 16s, but what a cool Integra. All right, let's talk about this Accord. Who takes an Accord, like really, and just puts that aero on there and those cool wheels and then like gives it fitment and then cambers the damn thing? And is anything going on the inside? Is anything going on? Oh, I'm like totally sneaking in the car. Oh, look, they got the hookup. They got the hookup. Okay, I think I'm about to hop in this Accord and maybe have a little hydration. All right, so let's talk. Let's be real. There's a guy in there. Hey, filming you for YouTube. I'm like, sorry, man, it'd be weird. All right, so let's be real. Let's not look at the Z for a second. Let's just be real. Let's look at I think those are Cosmos Racing wheels. He's cranking it up. If you saw those wheels right now on the shelf or on an internet site, you would not buy them. No, you would not, because they are unappealing. But man, on this Nardo Gray Z, they are freaking gorgeous. What was that? Oh, I'm talking about the color of your wheels with the car. How I don't like your wheels, but I love the Nardo Gray, but the wheels on this Nardo Gray actually look sick. So this looks awesome. Good job. We all have that friend who has the forever project car. Hey man, you finished your car yet? No man, not yet. Fast forward 10 years later. Hey man, you finished your car yet? You know what? I really don't have too much to say about this old school Corolla. It's simply gorgeous. It just embodies the time period. The body lines are smooth yet still angular. And man, you just don't see old school Toyotas. Look at those skinny, look at these skinny tires. Isn't that fun? These old school Toyotas up on ramps. You know what? And they kind of have, let's look at the inside real quick. They kind of have, I don't know what the name of this is. Pardon me for being an idiot. Kind of those grommets going on in the seat. Look how clean and beautiful that is. I officially want one of these now. All right, so here we have another yellow Civic, thanks to Type R. And look, the matte, like that flat black on the wheels, looks so good with that yellow. This is like when you have so many ideas for your car and you shouldn't do them all at the same time, but you do anyway.
I just drove it down for the day. I'm just trying to get street miles on it.
Yep.
All right, so this, I'm thinking this is a Subaru Legacy Outback, something. I'm having a hard time thinking right now. The whole thing is like, all right, so you know when you get in trucks and they have the spray-in bed liner, like just this whole car, I think, is spray-in bed liner black. It just probably absorbs light. Okay, I want to try to show you this very well done, beautiful theme Scion. But people have their music so loud that I'm screaming at my camera that's 5 inches from my face. Okay, so this is, it's a Scion XB. And you may notice there's names all over, and that actually says police. Lambo doors, I like these names, and they're all over the car. These names are of fallen police officers, I believe, that lost their lives in 2020. And I am going to take a second to get as many of these names as possible in this video, out of sheer respect, not only for this build, obviously, but for the sacrifice they gave. I know you guys came here for a car show, but these are the people that keep us safe at night. And now giving love to the build. Very cool, Lambo doors on an XB. Very unique theme. Cool. I love this with all my heart. All right, we got the BK2 right here, the Honda Genesis Coupe. I like the white and black with the little touches of red. They got the, I don't know if you can see in the windshield up there. They have the roll cage and they have the racing wheel taken off. And now that's a mod that we don't see very often. All right, Honda guys, Acura guys, here we have the Tsx Wagon, or as the Europeans know it, the Accord Wagon. This is kind of a satin gray as well, kind of a slate. Looks like we got some Mugen parts on there. And how fun is that? Looks really good, nice display thing kind of going on there, and as well as the wheels too. And look, this is just a fun freaking, the wagons are becoming, look, wagons are becoming cool again. I'm gonna say it. It's never that they weren't cool, but they're really becoming kind of just like the go-to if you want something different. This color on this M3, this is stock color, by the way, if you guys didn't know, on this M3. This type of color, now, I was first introduced to them when Toyota actually started putting them on their trucks. It was like a ghost blue. I forget the actual name of it. It was similar to their Voodoo blue. I love the fact that it looks aftermarket, but it's stock. It's just a cool, not a pastel. You know, if there was a classiest way to call something a pastel, that's what this would be. Hey, what's up guys? All my foodies out there, it is now your favorite time, one of my favorite times. This is like almost as fun as doing the two-step. We're gonna do a culinary review here in Lebanon Valley, and we are here with our lovely models. We caught her mid-checking herself out. Of course, we have Louise back here. He's our male model for the day. He's just, and you even did your hair for us. Thank you so much. And ladies, what have we chosen to eat today? You just have, is that a packet of salt?
I do have a packet of salt.
What else do we have back there?
To go with my french fries.
To go with your french fry. All right, take a bite, tell me what you think.
They're fresh. Fresh french fries.
They're fresh. Okay, so we're bringing back the late 80s, early 90s hip hop now. These fries are fresh, yo. All right, my dear, what do you have? What are we gonna eat up there?
Cheeseburger.
Is there cheese on that? I don't think I see cheese.
Barely.
Somewhere in there.
That's just a ketchup burger. All right, you got a ketchup burger. All right, Devin, take a bite of that ketchup burger and tell me what you think. That is the daintiest bite ever. Are you Disney princess?
Yes.
That was so tiny.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10 off that tiny little samba. Good Lord. Where else have you eaten that's a 10 out of 10? All right. And of course,
We got another ketchup burger.
another ketchup burger. All right. And
It's okay. Like a 6.
That
McDonald's
was,
is probably better.
if you've ever seen the visual representation of meh, that was it right there. It is. All right. And they didn't have what I want. So I ended up getting some cheese and some carbs. We're just going to kind of go.
A cheese bun.
Yeah. It's it tastes exactly like cold cheese thrown on dry bread. But I would not just walk up and order this. So we'll see you guys next time. Ladies, are we going to finish our meal or are we just going to meh our way through it?
Well, I haven't eaten and I drove 8 hours, so like I'm starving.
Oh, okay. We got to keep our models starving. That way they crave attention instead of food. All right, guys. We are going to see you guys at our next culinary review here at Import Face Off. Mr. Dingaling, you gotta be kidding me.